Hello, I've arrived here. We haven't met before. My name's Kaiko. Thanks for joining me. Sorry for the delay. Computers are awful. And that sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you can stream at 60 frames per second and then sometimes you can only do 30 and nobody knows why. Another update, I'm sure, because that's what happened. Today, there's another Windows update. And then OBS was like, I don't want to do this. You can't do this. In fact, you're dropping frames all over the place. What do you mean? It's yesterday. It's fixed for now. So, that's something. Man, it's only Tuesday. It certainly, as soon as I hit the go button, like, well, at least it's like Friday. It's not even close. I'm excited to watch Goosebumps. I've never seen it. I wanted to watch the movie, but it wasn't really streaming anywhere. Unless I wanted to rent it. And I did not want to rent it. Where are my implates at? You guys here? I don't want to start the show without you, because then you'll have to skip around. Of course. Well, it wouldn't necessarily be difficult to do as long as my timing's correct. I gotta be quick about it though. I start the timer and when I start the show. How many of you guys actually been part of a watch-along? That's not like a Twitch watch-along where you can actually have people join and watch whatever you're watching, which I didn't learn about until way later. In which I know very little about, just that it's possible to basically broadcast, right? Only like, maybe it's share a code or something? That's how little I know about it. Hey there, just want to say hi because as usual, I'm gonna be late. I expect nothing else. I hope you have fun with the watch-along. I hope so too. Though I don't know where anybody else's. And I guess I could watch it by myself, but if anybody joins late, it's gonna be difficult for them to catch up, isn't it? I guess then at that point, you're just watching me watch the show. You don't even know what's going on. And I can't imagine that's fun. I guess it could be. I kind of try to guess what I'm watching. Nah, it seems like it would be boring. And I guess I could unpin this comment too. There. And don't be late for work. And drive safe. Well, I guess we can at least go over to the sitting area. And I'll hang out for a few minutes more. Well, I should have added some BGM here. I realize it's super quiet. I wasn't gonna do that because, you know, why? We'll watch a movie here. Not that. Oh, I don't drive, I commute. Thanks. Well, that's good then. Sort of. Maybe. I try not to be late. I always do. I like to think that I put my very best effort into it. You know, not being late and all that, but who can say for sure? If I think if my coworkers had any say in it, like, no, you don't. Yes, monitor and output. There we go. Throw some BGM in here while I wait for a minute. And then I wonder, do I keep the timer going for episode 2 or just, you know, just power right through it, or do we stop and restart it? Probably stop and restart it, huh? For load times and everything. Okay, get that ready too. Who's excited to go to work anyways? Probably people who like their job. I hear they exist. I don't. Of course, if this was my job, I'd love my job. You know. What can you do though? Grind away at the job you do have. I'll hope for the best. Maybe the timer's in not a good spot there, I noticed. Move this up a little bit. Here we go. Should be ready to go now. You know. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna have to start it. I mean, I had 15 extra minutes. How long does anybody else need? Maybe they're making popcorn. If I had popcorn, I would make it. I just did not have any. I'm actually lucky that I got to eat because I had 2 hours to fix my freaking computer and I still went over. but okay. It's almost been 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Whoever joins will just have to catch up, I suppose. And Benz, if you're still watching, then I suppose you'll just hear me making comments on something that you don't know what's going on with. I'm gonna have to turn this down a little. Alright. Let's see how I do here. Anybody in the future watching this, I'm starting exactly at 0. Means I click the start button. And then I stopped it, and then I went all the way to 0. So, we go. That's not, it doesn't even fill out my screen. Also, it seems that he didn't know his briefcase was open. Great. Hello, you're here now? We just started. I hope you caught up. I'm still watching the intro. It itself is quite interesting. I can't watch along anyways. I'm preparing to leave. That's okay. I will hang out on your Friday and Saturday though. Sounds good to me. Getting to work on Saturday and Sunday this week after all. That's fantastic. It'll be easier for me because I have gameplay. This makes me uncomfortable because I don't know. I've never done this with anybody. You're him? That's not what I expected at all. Guess what? What? I expected him to look like Jack Black. That's right. There's nothing more powerful than the love of family and friends. I'm in for a scare? Alright. Let's see. I don't know if I believe you, sir. Voice acting is already wonderful. I don't know, but it's just in time for Halloween. I could have been on the show. Your friend gave you a shiny low punny? Nice. No. Carly Beth? They're teenagers. There's no way in hell that they would just call her Carly Beth. The name is way too long. Oh, he's a bad guy because he has a scar on his face? Is that what this is? It's nighttime. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you live maybe in a suburb, so there probably is people out. Do you need a pumpkin? In the middle of the night? Are you gonna buy it, or are you just gonna swipe it? Just put free pumpkins, or... Because I've never seen a free pumpkin. Oh my goodness. I mean, I laughed. It was pretty funny. But you got scared. Sickos. They're sickos. I can't believe how well they buried themselves in the ground. It was funny. We need to lighten up, Carly Beth. Bruh, my Netflix doesn't have Goosebumps? I guess I have to switch to a VPN? Yeah. Switch to the United States, they have Goosebumps. There's no way that they would just use her full name like that. I mean, every teenager shorten every name. You could have the shortest name in the world and they would still shorten it somehow. Maybe they don't know how it feels. You're right, she did not get her pumpkin. Some tells me she's gonna find a mask, though. Is this like the kids' version of Needful Things? Okay. Yep, that's creepy. That's... Whoa. Well, I mean, it's a face with your hair, sort of. That's way more terrifying than the boys in the pumpkin heads. Well, I mean, it's because you're her daughter? Duh. Isn't that a thing that moms do? She's on drugs. Have you been drinking? Oh, it was the light. I mean, it would be fun to be a duck for Halloween. In the right setting. As a teenager, probably not. Ironically, as an adult, yes. Well, you can put that mask on. Do you think that... Oh, it did smile. It did a frog smile. It didn't smile with its eyes. Is it the movie or the show? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I was doing commentary. It's the show. I couldn't find the movie. Though I did want to watch that. It's a show. First episode. Episode 1. Well, that's a terrible costume. It's already losing its feathers. I'm kind of happy I didn't have a younger brother. So that was the end of that, I guess? Okay. We're here. We are 8 minutes into it. The timer should be correct, though. 8 minutes. We are at the, I don't know, a school lunch? Oh, classic. Put a worm in the peanut butter sandwich. Very classic. Sorry, like, that's okay. I was late, too. How did she not... I mean... How could you not see it? Do you not look at your food when you eat? Come on. No, you wouldn't feel it. My dad used to eat those For $1 a piece, he said. You give him $1, he'll eat a clean nightcrawler. Why was there like one kid that was dressed up? Everybody else was not. That's not a joke. That's just straight up bullying, I think. But I feel like she should have noticed. I'm sorry, was that magazine titled Friendship? Yes. I forgot to renew my subscription to the Friendship magazine. Why did you rip the costume? It wasn't the costume's fault. It didn't do anything to you. I also think it wouldn't fit you because your little brother wore it just fine. What's got in there? Drugs, I knew it. Oh, cash. We can do $30. Get a cup of coffee. She never did get her pumpkin. No, straight up, if I was her, I would just wear the mask that my mom made, because that is terrifying. Nobody would know. Oh, cool. Actually, that place does look really cool. Like a theater prop shop. Yeah, why would you do that? Is this dusty? Let me blow on it. Oh, it sure is. It's not a business, sir. Was that her scared? Was the sign flipped to close? Because if so, then that's on her. Did he just not want to open up a business? Because it seems like he didn't want to be there. He seems angry, but then also put his feet up on the desk, like he's relaxed. I don't... Is angry just as relaxed? I mean, you can't just get a mask. You have to coordinate the outfit. And that definitely does not go with your outfit. Oh, he's not a shop owner. He's a scientist, I see. He's calling us E-girl. That's what the 2 is about. We need 2. And I'm gonna stand by it. At the end of the day, it's still just a mask. You need to coordinate the outfit. Okay, you could see it wobble a little bit. Like... He said no. Was there employees only on that door? If so, it shouldn't have been open. Oh. That's hazardous. Yell really loudly. Do you have any mace? He said no. Okay, he's more concerned about the face. But he did lock her in, and that's concerning in itself. Break a window. Start punching, kicking. Don't stand so close. She's chill. Right? Why do you lock the door? I have no idea. Well, you're in it now. That's not a mask. That's just a head. He's not creepy. He's just a foreigner. He doesn't understand your customs. Who? I see nothing wrong with this. She's not worried at all they locked the door in the room? Not at all. She was just frightened that he shouted. Kaiko? I'd be scared of a gorilla mask. If you coordinate the outfit, that's what it's all about. Why'd you lock the door in the first place? You can't steal. Alright, whatever happens to you next is on you. I think you took his face. What are you doing? Give it back. It's yours now, keep it. She just straight up stole it. Like that thing is so well crafted. I guarantee it was at least $80, right? She had 30 something. Just threw it at him. He's grabbing her shoulder. Help! Police! I would have been yelling right away though. Make sure I would have frozen right away. And then just started swinging. I see your problem now. Yep. Alright, good luck, kid. No. Please, stay away. Don't come any closer. I am terrified. This is my scared face. Her voice? Your sister's voice? Hello. Hello, Dylan. Welcome back. I think if you just tear it from the eyes, because that seems really loose up there. That's going to be really painful if you can't talk anymore. Oh, I understand. This is like in the game. You get one shot. You put it on once. Fine. Put it on again, it's never coming off. Yeah, he seemed like it. Did her voice change? Did I miss that? Because it sounded normal to me. Alright, there you go, and it's never coming off. Unless there's a way to solve it that I didn't figure out. Oh, no, he told us in the beginning. Love of friends and family. Alright, now that looks... like one of those fancy ones. Yeah, you can't open your mouth, though. Well, good luck eating. It's a knockoff Batman outfit. It even, like, shrunk to her face and everything. Hang on. Hang on. Is the end of this going to be that she has to put her own face back on? It is so low budget. I mean, it's hard to get professional children actors, isn't there? Like, you gotta have one for every new episode. We don't just grunt at random children. That makes you a bully too. What? We're watching Goosebumps on Netflix. Nobody does it. Okay, what's under the sheet? No, who are you? Leave us alone. Yeah, they're significantly younger. You didn't need a costume for that. That is a... I bet she made that outfit herself. Is she a rat? My mom made it. That's who I used to be. This is who I am now. This is how I'm gonna live my life. Did these kids get the script an hour before they started filming? Oh. She definitely made that outfit. That's good though. For a homemade rat costume. I would have made feet. Little rat feet. It wasn't a lot. She stole it. So. It is. This is who I am now. Maybe. Shut the hell up, Sabrina! To be continued. That's a short episode. Wow. Alright, we're just gonna let it play through. It's made of real skin. Laugh. Yeah, it seems more like she's concerned that you might be on drugs. Berserk, berserk. It puts the lotion on the skin. Else it gets the hose again. We should do a watch along on that. I haven't seen that in forever. It's been 500 years since I've seen that movie. But that doesn't leave your mind, does it? Surprise! I mean trick or treat. You didn't let your kids go out trick or treating, lady? They're in their PJs already. You know, I thought it was the... Alright. You don't get any candy. You little ass. Jesus. Why would he want to gift wrap the weapon? What a little asshole. You're gonna call the police because she stole a handful of candy? It's Halloween. Teenagers will be teenagers, I'm told. Old bag. Yeah, you kind of turned into an asshole, Carly Beth. Yes. Oh, she really is like Batman, huh? Are you still on episode 1? I think we transferred into episode 2. It was a to be continued. No, you're still you, I think. Pitiful. Well, lesson learned, kids. Don't put the mask on in the first place. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a toy sword, that's what I would be doing. But I wouldn't have put my candy down. No way. Mask is looking a little slimy now, isn't it? It's like fusing with her skin, isn't it? Like, it's just becoming her face now. Come on, Steve. It's just a cemetery. It's just creepy and foggy out in Halloween, you know. Suck it up. Okay, that is rude. You know, the effort that somebody put into carving that pumpkin and you just smashed it on their lawn. You know how much that's gonna smell? Rude. Alright, becoming a monster doesn't give you excuses to just be rude. Are that her, directions for acting in this? Just go ahead and be an ass. Okay. She's great! I'm sorry, did they say 60 men on a dead man's chest? No, it's just the mask. The mask is making her do it. Yeah, that's, you know, that's what they all... That's what I say too. It was the mask. No, it's easier to eat the candy on a headstone. Everybody knows that. Classic. We didn't have to put the mask on for that. It's still scary when somebody's right next to you. How is his laugh like the every bully ever existed laugh? How is that possible? Maybe he's actually a really good actor. I love the little cackles. What's my timestamp? It is 7:25. Yeah, 26 now. Yeah, I mean there were owls earlier. Does he have a fake mustache on, or is that chocolate? Did you ever see the old, like, Masters of the Universe cartoon, He-Man? That's what the head looks like to me. It's like she's carrying around the head of He-Man. I'm Skeletor. Yeah, it looks like real blood, you know, there. It does now. It looks like she's drooling a little bit. They would admit that. Yeah, go ahead. Apologize to the head, please. I'm like, why is her mask so moist? It's part of her skin. She's a teenager. She's got oily skin. I would be a little... I would have been a little freaked out if the mask moved on its own. Like, I don't know how you did that. I'm gonna go home. I am gonna go home, please. Goodbye. You want the candy? There you go, you got it. There you go. Goodbye. Just goofing around. When was this made originally? Was this... It really is. This is my life now. It's gonna be a whole new show. My life as a monster. Help me. You can see the green screen. And the 90s must be 90s, early 2000s. They could do much more now with computers, I think. But besides the mouth, I think they really did a really good job on the mask, like making it look like it was part of her face and everything. Could have used a voice changer. Still get scared, do ya? I was looking everywhere for you. It was filmed in Canada. I was looking for it and I did find it. I did find the mud. Sure enough. Should reset the timer every new episode for convenience. I will do that. This one snuck up on me. It just happened all of a sudden. But you're correct. That was what I was gonna do. I'll do it for the next one because we'll probably watch a couple more. So is she not fully converted yet? Also, why did you bear the mask? It was your mom's. She made that. I feel like she put a lot of work into that thing. You know how hard it is to make a mask? It's not even of you, it's of somebody else. Can you feel it when you touch it? Because that just means it's your skin now. Well, well, well. If it isn't the consequences of your own actions. Oh no, that would be fine. You got a scalpel? One more try, and then we'll go to an adult. Like, you're gonna have to suck it up, princess, if you want me to get this off. Also, don't look down her shirt. Rude. Don't look down her shirt and then make that face. The word choice. The word choice, kids. It's what she just told you. And by the way, I was watching the stream from Saturday to look for funny clips to make memes out of, and I saw what the chat chaos happened. Yes, it was very chaotic. Isn't me in here? No, it's still you. It's what you wanted to be, isn't it? That's what you asked for when you stole a mask. What are you supposed to be? I would be scared of that. I'm supposed to be me, but I'm not. Yep, I'd be scared. Does she need help getting back to the institute? They're closed. I mean, I feel like, you know, maybe some makeup could help a little bit. Good luck with the teeth. Be a competitive eater? Of course you were. What's his accent supposed to be? Was that a face? It looked like somebody else. That was not a mask, that was a person. Why they say her old name? Like, what's wrong? Yeah. Dingle Bartholomew the Third. I know, that's what I was saying in the beginning. There's no way that anybody would call her Carly Beth. They're teenagers. They would shorten that to, I don't know, Lee Beth or something. Lily. That's too long of a name. Unless her name is like Caroline Elizabeth and they've shortened it to Carly Beth. Well, that one was an Elvis impersonator, wasn't it? The unloved ones. Well, they don't have a body. There you are. I swear I did not. They were just creepy. The mask effects were probably worthy the entire budget. I would agree. They probably put a lot of effort into that stuff. It's okay. It's okay. You can always go to a carnival. You know, work in the movie industry. You don't need prosthetics. You know, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Well, now you've done it. Through the power of love? You're a little formal. Don't touch. But why? So we got that little bit of green on you? Yeah, that's what therapy is for. Therapy and medication. Maybe a trauma therapist. They have wart medication too. You could probably get that over the counter. You don't even need to go to a doctor for that. And the red eyes, if you lay off the coffee, you'd probably be fine. Perhaps. No, you can't teach me a lesson. I refuse. They're flying. Why are they in slow-mo? I think you'll be fine. They also seem a little out of focus. Yeah, the door is clearly locked. It's okay, you're panicking, I understand. You got plenty of time though, kid. They wanna be warned too, or... At first we're too creepy, and then we're not creepy enough for you. Carly Beth. You have friends now. Take those to meet the guys. They'd be super scared. Well, I'm glad she has a good memory, because I didn't remember where she buried the mask. No. You could see that one shoulder. Like clipping into the other mask. I love how prolonged it is. Oh man, I'd hate to be one of those actors. Alright, now dance around this kid. Wow, that's gonna be real good for her image later. I used my face to scare off a bunch of ghost monsters. It's probably fine though. Huh? Kaiko, do me a favor and stop time somehow? I wish I could control time. I'm definitely gonna be late today. Oh boy. And too bad I can control traffic. That would also be great. So is the moral of the story to accept yourself? Is that what we're getting at here? Because that's not what the author made it sound like at the beginning. What's even happening? I'm not sure. She scared away the monsters with her own face, and then she could take the mask off that way. You also ruined your mom's piece of artwork. You're not still wearing it. Your little brother's just a jerk. That's like that classic joke. Hold still, you got something on your neck. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just your face. Yeah, why didn't you wear it? She spent money on that and you just tore it to shreds. It was leaking feathers beforehand, but that might have been part of the scary part of it. As usual, I'm going to say hi to you later during my break. And presumably you'll be asleep during my lunch break. I should be at that time. Oh, we're not going to watch Goosebumps all night. Don't worry. You get one. You can take it off once. Also, I didn't expect him to look like that. What'd you do to them? Okay. Great. Hang on. I gotta stop the timer here. So we can watch the next one. Where'd my timer go? Leave me. I think I closed it. Oh, I didn't. It's right there. It just didn't pop up. Okay. His mom and dad, they look just like him, I think. Though they might be into punk music, I think. I reset the timer there. And then we're on to... Oh, this might be another two-parter. So we'll do the second two-parter tonight, and then we'll see what time it is there. We don't want to go too late into the evening. We might get spooked. Might be too scary. So the moral of the story, just accept who you are. You're scary enough the way you are, kids. Just remember that. You don't have to be more scary. You're scary just the way you are. I thought for sure it was like, you know, she was gonna have to like accept her, I don't know, her friend's help and forgive the boys that were picking on her. Nope. Just know that you're scary enough. That's all that matters. Alright, you guys ready to jump into what is this one called? A Night in Terror Town. Thanks for the self-esteem boost, Kaiko. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I think I would have fit in more with my family if somebody would have told me that. You're scary enough the way you are. Hey, cap up. I don't know what that one is. You give me the cap because it's a lie. Alright, are you ready? We're gonna start right at 0 again. These episodes are nice and short. I guess that's what TV is, isn't it? Short episodes. It's been so long since I watched a TV show. Well, unless you count anime. But then I always forget how many episodes I've seen because I just binge through episode after episode. So we'll do this. A Night in Terror Town. I think it's probably another 2-parter. With Sue and her brother Eddie. On vacation in London. This should be great. Are you guys ready to go? You got your popcorn, something to drink? I'm gonna take a drink of water. Alright. I'm gonna count down. Get my hand on the mic. Damn it. Okay. Countdown from 5. Ready? 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Alright, let's go. I watched the intro again because it's amazing. I wonder what that book was that he has in his briefcase that he lost. We'll skip the we'll skip the. I can't. It's too amazing. I can't skip the intro. I need to see it. I started from the beginning, the very beginning. I've never seen any of the Goosebumps or read any of the books. This is amazing. I really missed out, it seems. Yet there's your scare warning. Viewer beware. Hey, you're in for a scare. Hello. Is that you? For real? I really did expect him to look like Jack Black. Better late than never. I couldn't agree more. Thank you, sir. Could I also get one of those? Everybody can use a good mace. Alright, get up, you. Why is he in a torture chamber? Well, because everybody knows that's all that London was back in the day, was just a giant torture chamber. London was the torture chamber, and then everything around it was the castle. That's how England works. Duh. Okay, see there? When in London, see Terror Tower. Is that the same girl? Isn't that Sabrina? Or do they just have the exact same haircut? On the bus then. I mean, that's skilled. Also, I love that she needed film. That kind of dates the show, doesn't it? Running out of museums in London? I call BS on that. There's no way. Some people will pay to be in a torture chamber. I think you are absolutely correct. The name Sabrina reminds me of an old TV show. Sabrina the Teenage Witch? That one? But it looks like such a nice tower. The guy looks familiar. Or maybe it's just his outfit that looks familiar. London is always fancy stuff, museums, and tea. Yeah, you don't run out of museums in London. In fact, the English name, the psychic gym leader in Red and Blue, was inspired from the same old show. Yeah, that one. They did a remake of that one. Huh? I can't hear you from down here, sir. The new Sabrina is more intense. Is it icy out? Shouldn't be running like that. I wish she would have called him out. Well, thank you for joining us, kids. Is that just how people in Britain walk? Umbrella up in the air? Everybody wears a trench coat? Lovely postcards. I'm gonna get some of those. You didn't install an elevator? That's a lot of people to take up a narrow passageway. Well, I was late. See you later. Not next time. Love you. Okay, have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by. You're all under arrest. Bad news? I've never heard those words. I wanted to steal the family crown, but I couldn't get anywhere close to it. I love that the adults look afraid too. Is joke. That's the only way we know how. Terrifying people. A single file is quite small. I'm gonna try to cram all of you into the Iron Maiden. I'm gonna see how many we can fit. I don't think so, considering it's a tower and there's one staircase. I think we'll be okay. Also, there's guards everywhere. I regret having made that joke earlier. Boy, if I was the King of England. Elevators for all. Oh, that's embarrassing. It was already equipped with bodies. Oh no. Somebody forgot to clean it up. You have to roll your R when you say it? It's not the rack. It's a rack. I can't do it like that. Mm-hmm. They use that in chiropractic offices now, I think. Him and I can be friends. Good one. That was a good one. The thumb screws. Are you not going to show them? Here's the thing, kids. If the wax mannequin is slightly moving, it's not a mannequin. Forget it. You know, the number of times I've ever said that in my life. Forget it. I'm gonna go see the thumb screws. I think that guy was angry. Damn it, kids. That guy's mustache, though, in the background. Did you see it? He's had to have been growing that for like 10 years. Here, sir. Sorry, hold that. That is it's like he took off part of a broom and just stuck it to his lip. It was fine. They only attack you if you look at them through a camera, I think. But that's just rude. You know, kids, I was gonna let you go and then you messed with my hat. What a dull day that would be. Ugh. Can you imagine? Like, if it's not bad enough already being a prisoner, but now you're gonna march me up the stairs? I'd rather go to school. Oh, secrets? Well, only the important ones. You probably feel that it is not insulated, so it might be drafty. Is that true? Yes, actually, I think it is true. Well, legend has it, the princess got away, but the prince didn't. To kill. But when you're royalty, you're never really a kid, are you? From what I gather from history. You're 8 years old? Yeah, you can be emperor. It's fine. Indeed so. Oh, it got really windy. I do hear London's like that. You never know when the storm's gonna roll in. And just like that, it's over. It's crazy, the weather there. Well, I think what you're experiencing here, kids, is residual hauntings. Did they get isekai'd back in time? The young prince and princess? Good luck, you two. You can never leave. That's why you don't just mess with things. I'm guarantee if you wouldn't have pissed that guy off messing with his hat, you would have been fine. There's your lesson. That's what this is teaching you. Yeah, I did fool you, kids. I won't. I need an adult. I think you could juke him. He's preoccupied. Run now. Go. He's got the right idea. And no, don't say now. You just go. Damn it, they fooled me. Who could have seen this? There's no way to know. Just keep going. Are you pushing or... Okay, there you go. You got it. It wasn't locked then, was it? Well, that... He does look fake. Yeah, it's wax. It doesn't have a viscera spilling out of it. No, I think those are real people. They're just moving like animatronics. The makeup is spectacular, though. I will give it that. It does look like a wax face. Is she gonna slap him with that? I really hope she slaps him with that. I don't believe you. Stranger danger! want you to smack him with the hand. Also, why'd you throw it? Hold on to that. It's a useful weapon, it seems. It didn't break right away. Probably to the sewer. He couldn't find them with their shouting? To the sewer. I knew it. But there's pipes and steam, which means you're still in the real world. Leave the camera. Just leave the camera. You know, they always say that, and then whoever they're chasing always does escape them, doesn't it? Don't they? It never works out the way that the... Ladders like that are hard to climb. Saved by the bats. That's original. I have never seen that. So how long were they running? I feel like it was daylight and now it's not. Did they eat him? His sewer system. Also, how strong is she? Those things are super heavy. Lift it up with one hand. Why are there so many bats? Well, you gotta train them for something. Well, you guys are under arrest. There's no money. There's no money. But they probably just killed somebody with no sign of guilt. Well, they didn't do it. I mean, they just left him to the bats. Good luck, sir. Clear your throat. Could you please clear your throat? Do you have any money? Where'd your accent go, sir? He's wax. Where are your parents? They weren't on the tour, were they? Is it also what it just sounds like in London? Just anywhere you go. That's also dating the show. Or maybe not so much now. Ouch, ouch. They very clearly have... All we have is Monopoly money, sir. Alright. I mean... Good luck getting past the front desk. Also, if... Those look like really old coins, didn't they? Maybe it would have been a real trippy experience. But they just got a bunch of money like straight into like an antique store. Monopoly money is worth more than a Russian ruble. I mean, you're not wrong. Is how long have you been gone? I don't believe you. Children don't stay here. I don't remember. Is it of England? Well, to be continued. I'm gonna stop it so I can reset the timer. Timer. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna start episode 2. I'll do a countdown again. A Night in Terror Tower, part 2. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm thoroughly enjoying these episodes. I think this will probably be the last one for tonight, though. I don't want to go too long. His last name is I don't know. Oh, that makes sense. Eddie, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's one word. I don't know. Eddie and Sue, I don't know. I've heard that last name before. Oh, I'm so glad you guys asked me to do this. This is wonderful. Alright, did I reset it? I reset it. Alright, I'm gonna do another countdown. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Go. We're gonna watch the intro again. Was the red always there? Oh, it's a tree. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I would like to know why why the lady on the billboard, why her hair went flat. It's very spooky. Flat hair is nothing to laugh at. And worms. Worms are so scary. Tarantulas are scary. Earlier. Is this like a weekly thing? Or was it like a after school every day? We must feed the spirits after all. Is this a freaking Inquisition? Also, would it have been too scary to actually have the children? Because that's the whole thing, right? I don't know. Oh wait, it would be... They were the York... Of York? Edward and... I don't know who the girl was. I don't remember her name. Edward's a very common name in England, I think, so... Wow, rude. My goodness. Back up a little bit. You're a little too close to the camera. Kids, keep your voice down, please. He really wanted those $2. He is like an old Karen. He's got a jacket on. A child that doesn't have a jacket? Unheard of. It fits him perfectly. He'll grow into it. Order some champagne? It doesn't even fit him. It fits him perfectly. If it were a dress or a bathrobe. Why is everybody so snooty here? It's giving London a bad rep. I think we're orphans. All of what you did, or... They're wrong, Sue. I think trauma will do that to somebody. These are actually good kid actors. I would agree with that. That woman's not wearing a jacket. She's dirty too. Also, do they sell cupcakes at fancy restaurants where you need a jacket to enter? And I feel like if they did, they wouldn't eat them like that. Just give him one of the coins. Yeah, she'd be using a fork. What did I call this now? A cupcake? It's just frosty. Don't worry. He'll be there somewhere. There's one. Say it louder so he can hear you. He's got, that's a fair point. He doesn't know. But good. The bats didn't kill him. What is it? See, this is why you have to use your words, sir. Rude. I feel like that was the opposite of what you should have done. You never had a brother, Sue? I've been thinking about lighting my apartment with torches instead of lights. I save on electricity. Okay, well, that's no excuse for poor table manners. Well, I think we got isekai'd somewhere. Was that bird okay? Where are you from? You look weird. Are you from Scotland? It's definitely a witch. You don't have any dirt on your face or anything. Witch! Also, a woman wearing pants? A what now? She just eat a lemon? Well, that might just be the people's body odor, I'm afraid. How do you get your face into a straight line like that? I've tried forever. Well, that guy didn't know what was going on. What's happening? I came for the free food. Just walk out of a house on a horse? And you didn't listen. Yeah, do I look like a princess? No. I've got pants on. What is this, a maze? Someone in a distance. Well, that's very nice of her. I feel like most people would just take the gold and be like, good luck. You already gave it to me. Keep your head down. Yeah, it's more what I expected. Would have given me a little bit more time, so I would have put a bow on it. Mm-hmm. Must be a really crappy job to be a guard. They don't look happy at all. It's just like bored. Wow, she really made bank today, didn't she? Damn. 2 gold pieces in, whatever that was. She can get a house now. you get escorted? At least they like you, maybe? Nope. Back to the tower, then. Well, that's the fun thing about being royalty, is you just have to exist. Why is there a noose in there? Well, older. Newer? Who are you now? Oi. Oi. Yes, please, and take 3 steps back. Yeah. Oh, you're that face. Please? Yeah, it's him. That was the guy. Well, if you're a sorcerer, could you just, like, poof out of there? Not a very good sorcerer, was he? Did he just poof him into the future, but his spell didn't work because he's a bad sorcerer? And so they came back? I mean, I would be... You know what? I've seen crazier things today. I've smelled crazier things today. Well, typically, Eddie is short for Edward. I don't know. I'm not exactly on break. I'm working at the moment. It's just the office is empty. I'm quiet again so high. I'm just listening. I'm sure none of my commentary will make any sense. I don't have any. What? It's not true. They were just at a conference. Is that Richard? Why I forget the history? Are you crying, sir? Well, you'd be executed. Would there really be that many cobwebs if all I did was just put people in the tower? Yeah, bae. Oh, there you go. You got your normal clothes back. That's why these actors are a little bit better. They had to do accents. Susanna and I. Yeah, scratch it into this wall. It will always be there. The idea of freedom. Yeah, he's a bad sorcerer, isn't he? And they got like 3 hours. 3 hours of freedom. Is the moral of this story that you can't escape fate? You need the white stones. Without the white stones, I can't do anything. I've told your dad this several times. What? So you're... Hang on. He was the royal, like, sorcerer. And the common executioner was better at the sorcery than he was. This is why you need a resume, folks. My coworkers don't know how to knock. They just barge into our office. And they don't even close the damn door when they leave. Oh, I hate that. Not all of them, but some do. Kind of annoying. I would be annoyed by that. Especially if your door was already shut. A 10 out of 10 writing. I'm digging this episode a lot. I was expecting them to be like a happy plot twist at the end where they really were from that time. We'll see. No, they were isekai way into the future. Do you think that they would have taken their crown and hat thing? Like that guy's crying face. It's just the... Up my toe. Why are they yelling? Chin up. He's about to be beheaded. Chin up. Just wait time and energy, just close the damn door multiple times. Those eggs. And next time your harpy boss gets on you, tell her you couldn't get the project done because you had to close your door too many damn times. That was a great trip. Okay, so now it's just a dream? Hi. They were just napping. Also, how'd you hear them down there? I would have just thought they were part of the display. Does everybody in London just look like they tasted something really bad? By the way, did you see the meme I made about you dropping the F-bomb? I did not, because my computer was being dumb. I didn't get to do anything. Oh, he made it too? A what now? A guardian? Moments and moments. Ha ha ha. Wandering away like that, being a disruption. I think people want to say that because the reality is quite brutal. If you separate them, then you don't have to worry about going back in time, right? Oh, he made it too. It's okay. I think you can get a new job. What are you... what are you holding? They should have given him acting lessons. Amazing. Pause. We were not watching the next episode. Okay. I think that's it for tonight. We can pop over and chat for a little bit though. I liked that one a lot. That one was pretty good. The oh, are all the episodes? It would make sense if they're based on the books, huh? Let's pop over the chat area. And that's what you're gonna do? That's what you're gonna do to me, OBS? Fix this. Thank you. "10 out of 10 acting. Let me out. Help. Seriously. Where's the exit? Hello?" He doesn't need to act. He had a brilliant mind in order to, he had... whatever. He wrote the books. Are all of them gonna be a part 1, 2, part 2 thing? Why didn't they just do it like Hulu does with... Was it Hulu that did that with Futurama? They just merged the parts into like a movie. I just love the cheesy 90s shows like these. This is amazing. I'm glad you guys recommended it. I did expect him to look more like Jack Black. He looks nothing like him. Like nothing. Like not even close. Maybe in his younger days. Can I tell you what happened on Saturday? Oh, it's a long story. What it ended in... It seemed like that there was a high tension in the chat, but what it ended in is a fancy asked Justin if he needed a timeout, and Justin said yes. And so he timed him out, and then Justin left forever, I think. Is the movie over? We watched 4 episodes, so we don't want to go too late in the evening. Yeah, but we'll pick it up. I want to keep watching. We're just going to have to do this maybe in a few weeks. Must be working. I'm just listening to your voice because it's too quiet here. Well, I'm glad I can be a source of distraction. I don't even know how many episodes are in the first season. There's quite a few seasons though, I think I saw. Well, I'm gonna check. Because if we can get through the first season, but then we can also watch a movie. Like Silence of the Lambs. I do wish that they would have had the movie. Yeah, I just noticed he left the server. Yeah, he got really upset, I guess. I can only assume that's what happened. I mean, there's more to it than that, but I'm not gonna get into all that. It was recorded live for the most part, so that just goes to show if one of my mods ask you, do you need a timeout? Don't say yes. Because you will get timed out. But just so you know, if that does happen to you, it's only 300 seconds that you can't join the server. 300 seconds. And then you're okay. That's your timeout. Me, it was a ridiculous situation, but it was chaotic. Especially, let me open up the but you saw the meme that Fancy left in Discord. That's what that pertains to. And Ben's coming back in and there's just chaos. Now, did you put the memes in Twitter or in Discord? On Twitter or in Discord? Yeah, the fire everywhere. Yes, quite funny. It was weird because I was trying to just focus on what I was doing, and then I just looked back over, and all the comments had been deleted. I don't know how long it goes back, but the comments time out. Oh boy, what's going on? I asked him if he needed a timeout, and he said yes, so I timed him out. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that. He said yes. Maybe lessons learned? Although, it seems that he just got mad and went away, so maybe not lessons learned, but there you go. That's everybody's warning. In the future, if you're watching this as a VOD, if the mod asks you, do you need a timeout, and you say yes, you're gonna get timed out. Netflix throws me off because up at the title, it's like, it says explore titles, and it's got the Goosebumps movies, but it's not in there. I was like, oh, are you looking for the movie? Well, we don't have it. Is Ben Heslin on the server? No, Ben's doesn't have Discord. There's just another one. I think probably somebody who doesn't... One out of the... How many do I have? 116 subscribers now. One of them that just doesn't chat, probably. Not everybody likes to talk in chat. Some just like to watch. I get that. But sometimes they'll throw a conversation in there, you know, if they have something relevant to say, but lurking's fine too. I do enjoy when people chat with me, though. But I understand completely. Mother Goose Club? That's not relevant to Goosebumps at all. Oh, because it says Goose in the title? That's stupid. Netflix has got some crazy looking shows here. Oh, I just saw a title that says The Floor is Lava. Is that a game show? Because if there's a game show called The Floor is Lava, I want to be on it. What other movies should we add to the list? I mean, it's going to take us a while to get through Goosebumps, but I won't do only Goosebumps. I'll have to look for some... I want to see where... what kind of movies we can stream from like Netflix or Amazon Prime. Shrek 2 is on there. So is Shrek. Both of them are on there, I think. TBH. I have a chance of being timed out. But I won't leave forever unless I do something like send an airstrike to your PC. Then I'd probably be banned. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you blow up my PC, then Well, I guess everybody would probably be banned when they... No, I'd eventually get it fixed, probably. Or I'd probably get a replacement. To be honest, I wanted to send an airstrike to my PC. Ugh. I don't know exactly what happened in the last update, or if something changed in OBS, why it was being the way it is. I mean, I think we're just chatting. This quality is just fine. I'm just nervous about when we start playing games again. Is the frame rate gonna be okay? We'll find out. We'll find out on Friday. When did Silence of the Lambs come out? Wasn't there a second part to that? I feel like that was a book I started to read once. But like video games, I have a nasty habit of starting books and not finishing them. Hannibal? I think is what it was called. I remember one of my demon friends recommended it. It's like, it's a great book. You're gonna love it. I was like, am I? I don't love this. I don't love this at all. I don't want to read about this. This is very gruesome. Is it a video clip? The meme? And let me be master of my audio again here so I can listen to it. And it doesn't play to nothing. Because I control everything. Maybe, if it gives me the option. Okay, go XLR. Okay. You do you, I suppose. Okay, can I show it? It took 30 minutes for that ship post? Yeah, let me download it then. It better not be a damn virus. I will find you. I'm just kidding. If it was... QuickTime movie. No, that should be fine. If it was, my beefed up antivirus would get it. Be like, I know this. Shoot it down. I'm just curious. If someone gets timed out by an admin or by the streamer, how long does the person stay timed out? Until the next stream? Or is there just a period of time? Yeah, I think RedArc's right. 350 seconds. I don't know how to make a virus. I don't know how to either. Yeah, I think it's 300. It's either 300 or 350 seconds. It's really not that long of a time period. I think it's set to be something where it literally is like you need to cool down for a second. Take a moment. Take a couple deep breaths. Alright, this will take a minute to actually get everything set up. I mean, this is what happens when you control all the audio. Give me the option. Alright. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way then, I suppose. Media source. That's what that's called. A meme. I didn't even know what happened. By the time I came back, somebody already got eaten. Yeah, if you listen to like the I think it was like carried over from the previous stream. Whatever tension from Kai's stream, and then it just escalated. And so he asked him, "You need time out?" He said yes, so he got timed out. Now where did you go, Clip? Where did you go? What the hell were you even named? Damn it, I've lost it. Was it because it was a QuickTime video? I mean, it should make a difference. I think this is it. Go into studio mode here for a second. Make sure that everything plays correctly. Only to pester me to finish the task faster. Yeah, okay. I couldn't tell her to fuck up. I hope that's not the size of it. Okay, now where did it go then? Ah, only to pester me to finish the task faster. Is there audio to this? I couldn't tell her to fuck up. Seems like there would be audio to it. Is it playing and it's really loud? I'm sorry if that hurts you guys' ears. I really hope it didn't. I didn't get to hear it. Oh, monitor off. Amazing masterpiece, 10 out of 10. I need to watch it again because I didn't get to hear it. But I'll turn the volume down a little bit so it doesn't pull your guys' ears out. Play again. Only to pester me to finish the task faster. I couldn't tell her to fuck up. Oh, one, absolutely 10 out of 10, and I apologize, that probably did hurt you guys' ears. I bumped the mic. there's not a way to actually put the limiter on it. On new ones, like you have to add it. What's happening? Redark made a meme of me dropping the F-bomb because I was reading one of your comments. That's why I played it. Also, let me clip some of these so you can... Can I save this? Oh good, I can just save it. I'm gonna save some of these memes so I can share those really quick. This will be easier to do it this way. This co-worker's right now. Ugh, what the hell's happening in there? Yes, here, save it here. Easier to share the memes this way because for some reason I cannot get a Twitter to play nice with OBS for me. Alright, let's take a look at some of these. Open up this one. I'm gonna have to do like a new file and everything for all these. Why that one save? Whatever. Here's this one. There's one that Fancy made because of that day. The what the hell's going on? Or what did I just walk into? That's exactly what it was like too, damn it. Master Cookie, what do you think of my shitpost? I'm very proud of it. You should be very proud of it. It is the perfect shitpost. If I was I don't know, a more popular streamer, I would absolutely have shitpost reviews. But instead, we'll do daily memes until we reach that point. You need to be put in timeout. And he did respond, yes. You do have to back it up, because as soon as he says yes, fancy, all the comments are deleted. But they're not deleted forever, because they still show up if you watch the playback. I wonder how that works. I mean, it was all recorded live time, right? So of course it's going to be like that. Alright, what's the other one we got here? That's what made me giggle, because it was correct. Ice cream in the summer? Ice cream in the dead of winter? Now that's the stuff right there. That is exactly how it goes for me. I very, very, very rarely eat ice cream in the summer anymore. But when I'm cold, it's freezing temperature outside. For some reason, my body's like, I want ice cream. I know they got deleted forever, by the way. Well, sort of deleted forever. They don't come back during the stream. But if you watch the playback, they're still there. It's just as soon as he pings them timeout, they get deleted. It's weird how it goes. But at least I got the clip of Pablo falling in love with the low bunny. It was quite funny. Alright, let's get this out of there. Yes, that was very funny. I didn't know that was a thing that they could do. Make other Pokemon fall in love with them. I just thought they had like confusion and stuff. Nope. Kirby cat. Thank you for that. So when we should watch Goosebumps again? Maybe in another couple of weeks. I'll do a couple of really scary games again on Tuesday. And then we'll watch another 4 episodes on the following. Yeah, that might work out. That'll be like a... I need a break sometimes. When the games are super scary, I need that break. But I don't have a bunch of scary, like super scary games. Been trying to find them, but you type in the horror genre and you just get a bunch of garbage. I mean, looking through Steam, I said I want to play horror games. And I was like, okay, here's OBS. Okay, I see you got jokes, Steam. You got jokes. It can be a horror game sometimes, but I'm not looking for that. Here's OBS. Hey, so... the creator of the last 2 games I played, I've got... only 2 more, I think. I have Steam open. I can look at these things, and you know, yeah, I did not. Yeah, I think there's 2 more games made by that creator. And then I've got some like RPG horror games, but I mean those aren't really scary so much as they are just make you feel bad, aren't they? I was gonna get my cat the star hat. It has Kirby on the side, riding it. Oh, that would have been really cute too. Yeah, but it was sold out. But they went to Japanese shops. That's honestly, I do frequent those ones. Imagine asking archives for person A, only for person A to ask for person B, but then person B says the same thing as I should ask person A. Seriously, screw this job. Yep, I've experienced stuff like that before. You just set me in a loop! What do you want me to do? This scary game. I got you. Introducing Google Slides. Co-editing a technical paper for school. The most terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. Get into groups. I hated that in school. Get into a group. No! I'll do it if you tell me who's in my group. Don't make me choose. I don't have that many friends. And none of them are in this class. Actually, there was a few times that my professors were just like, it's okay if you do this one by yourself. Like, are you sure everybody has to partner up? Yeah, we'll just have a group of 3. You can go ahead and you can do this by yourself. Oh, what happened to the lo-fi bot? They disappeared? Did they? I got it to work exactly one time. And I messaged the... Oops. I didn't mean to go there. Where did it go? It's still there. Why aren't you... Okay, I'll figure that out later. It's still in the list. He just left his channel? The bot? Like, I'm done. Yeah, the first time I opened up it just wouldn't even play. What the hell's going on? And then the guy that helped me build the server was like, yeah, sometimes they're finicky. It's a bot. It's supposed to stay in one spot, right? I'll take a look at it. I'll fix it. Weird that it did disconnect. There might be rules around that I just don't know. Like, you know, you have to keep like reapplying it or making it join the channel. That's annoying. Oh, if that's the case. I did hang out there for a little bit though. I kind of dig the music. I've been on a lo-fi kick. A lo-fi radio. With no lo-fi. Terrifying. Did. D. Did. I can't count how many times I closed the door myself just this morning. You need to have one of those, you know, I don't know what they call it. Like the little thing that goes on the top of the door that's attached to the ceiling. Like on a hydraulic kind of thingy, but not hydraulic. Is it hydraulic? It works in tension, I think. I don't know. It closes the door automatically. That's the kind of thing you need on your door. Or maybe just install a really large spring at the top. You could rig something up mechanically. to make it close. Or just learn how to end all of your conversations with, "You're welcome, close the door, please." Yeah, of course, no problem. Close the door, please. And maybe I'm too considerate about that. I always ask, "Did you want this open?" Even if it was open when I got there. "Did you want this open?" Of course, I think most of them are just like, yeah, you can leave it open. Are you sure? Alright. My coworker needs something? Ah, sure. Someone leaves the door open. This MF. I start giving the crazy eyes. Get the door. You need like a reverse door stopper. Someone's offering you an alpha shiny low punny for a shiny Ashawat. And I got 2. I'm a lucky man. It sounds like it. Absolutely. Now you can have a shiny in all the games, huh? Get the cute pink bunny. That's actually what I wanted to do today, was just fly around. But I had to work. I had to work like a boring adult. I didn't even take spring break. And everybody else did around me. Like, "Are you still gonna be here?" Why wouldn't I be? My life is complete. Well, good. Yeah, why wouldn't I be? Well, it's spring break. Oh, is it? Yeah, but I want to make sure somebody is still going to be in the office because the rest of us are leaving. So I don't get to leave? Okay, I guess I'll just stay here. It's the only Pokemon that will be in my team. Lopunny. Is that a normal type? I have a hard time with normal types. They always kick my butt. And nice, I'm still working on a shiny Ashawat in PLA. I have a shiny Ashawat in home. Caught from Pokemon Go. But obviously I can't evolve it to the Hisuian one. That's very true. I caught a shiny Psyduck yesterday instead. Nice. Are those ones pink? I don't know for sure, but I feel like they should be pink if they're not. They played you like a Monopoly board. They certainly did. That's why I hate it sometimes when people ask you, "What are you doing?" Why? Why do you want to know? You ask me what you need me to do, and then I'll tell you if I'm doing something. What are you doing next week? Why? I still never learned my lesson. You gonna be around next week? Yeah, of course I am. Why? Oh, because it's time everybody takes vacation. But you need one person there. Damn it. It was boring. Nobody needed anything. It was just a boring week. I wish they made Samurai, like the traditional samurai standing on 2 legs. Like in Neo. Which one's that one? Is it the evolved form of So what? You know that I don't know the names of things. There's a lot of final evolutions that I think I wish they would have done that better. What did you do here? Why did you do this? A lot of what? Oh, it's blue. I missed that. The shiny Psyduck is blue? What happens to it when it turns into a gold duck? Does it become yellow? Oh, yeah, Ashwa is based off of a samurai. That explains why it runs the way it does. I mean, I'm sure that's not actually how samurais ran or ninjas, but we'll say that. Just turns into a different shade of blue with a pinkish beak. That's boring. I hate when they do that. Shiny is supposed to be super unique, in my opinion. And don't just make it green. Like, that's a cop-out. Unless it's like a really cool green. Like, make it lime green. Don't make it... Don't make it really ugly, gross green. Like sinus infection green. Gross. Oh... They gave you a male... I mean, just ignore that. Ignore that fact. Yeah, don't evolve a shiny Psyduck. I got two though, so I evolved one. I mean, in Pokemon Go, I'm capable of doing that. There's a couple of them. It's like, don't... what's the one? It looks like a... Is it Poliwag or something like that? When you catch it, it's just like a prettier shade of blue. And then to fully evolve it, it's nothing to write home about. But if you do it the other path where it looks like a frog, then it's okay. I think. I've just been scammed, never joined Pokemon trading Discord servers. I mean, did you ask specifically for a female? Then shame on them. If you ask for just a shiny Lopunny, you need to be specific. The day before yesterday, I got a shiny Spiritomb. Really? Congratulations. Arguably one of the rarest shinies in the game. It's a blue-green, naturally. Oh, to never get scammed in Pokemon trading? Never do 2-for-1 trades. Yeah, that's fair. I think that seems very fair. Always check stats of the Pokemon before confirming trade. Although you can change those now, right? The stats. It was just a 1-for-1. Gave him 1 Oshawott for 1 Lopunny. I mean, that's fair. It just wasn't exactly what you wanted. Well, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Because you can't do like a... You can't do the breeding stuff in PLA, right? I feel like I would have... remembered that specifically. You're just gonna hunt. You're gonna have to hunt for massive outbreaks. Also, if you can't check for sure, like if they have the right IVs or whatnot properly, then do not go for the trade. It seems reasonable. I've never been scammed in Pokemon till this day. Boom. There you go. Words of wisdom. Oh, he lied to me about the gender. And I should have checked the summary. Yeah. He probably just really wanted that Ashwat. Yeah. It's exactly what you wanted. Upon closer inspection, bamboozled. Wait a second. Now, if you... I don't think you can do it in PLA, but if you were to do that in, like, BDSP... like you had a shiny and a not shiny, would you have even more? Or would you have better odds at getting a shiny from an egg? You released it, but it's still shiny. You just put it in the farm. Go. Be free, dude. April Fool. Oh wait, I'm late. Yeah, just by a few days. Who decided that April Fools should be just the 1st of April? What's so special about that day? There's gotta be some lore around it, right? It's just like... society as a whole just decided that day should be for jokes. That seems weird. It depends on the odds. You have better odds of catching a shiny in Gen 2. Almost 14%, in fact. If you breed with an already shiny one. Like a shiny Ditto. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can use a Ditto for all that stuff, huh? Can you use a Mew for that? Or no? It probably just has to be a Ditto, huh? Because they can be in anything. Now I want to look up the lore on April Fools. I'm gonna write that down. I need to look it up. In modern games, you have a better chance of catching a shiny if you have a Ditto from a different region. Really? It's not as huge as 14%, but lower than 1%. But it's still better odds than 1 out of 4,000. 1 out of 4,000 is the usual shiny rate. That is insane. The same rate I had when I soft released. You soft reset. Good, because I read that initially as you released them. I started to panic a little bit. And my brain was like, calm down. He wouldn't do three of them. 3 wouldn't make any sense if you accidentally released 3 mythical Pokemon. What are the which 3 mythicals? We talking from PLA or BDSP? Arceus? I guess a bluish green Spiritomb would be pretty cool. I just wish that they wouldn't do so many green ones. Shaman. Okay, that's the one. forgot about that one. I remember the smoky ghost Pokemon with a scarf. I got that one. I should have considered. See what happened when I found Shaman. I didn't know what was going on, and I saw it and it was so cute and I got excited. So I was like, I'm catching it right now. And then later I learned it could be shiny. Well, it's still cute all the same. Also, prior to Gen 6, shiny rates are previously 1 out of 8,000. 1 out of 8,000 in PLA. But 1 out of 8,000 in PLA, it's obvious we have better shiny rates. Yeah. Well, I would have never found one if we didn't have better shiny rates in that game. I don't know exactly how much though. I haven't looked into it. Definitely better than that. I do wonder how much it is. But it's an enjoyable amount. It's not like you'll never get one. And it feels good when you do get one because it's exciting. I wonder how people hack shinies? I might have to look into. Well, yeah, I mean, if you can hack the freaking console, I'm sure you can hack the game to get a shiny Lopunny. A shiny female Lopunny. Disclaimer, don't hack Pokemon, you'll get banned. You know, I never had any intention to do that. As much as I'd like the shiny of XYZ, I don't know exactly what I'd want a shiny of in there. I mean, they're all pretty cool, but I'd rather just have the dopamine effect of I caught this all on my own, out of the blue. I'm just flying through the air and then boom, shiny sound. I hacked a shiny from a trade, and I used it online and it got banned. Oh yeah, I mean, but I don't know how they track that stuff, but yeah, don't do that. A hacked shiny has no value to me. TBH, yeah, same. But you cheated to get it, so there's no value in it. And you don't have that same feel good effect of actually just running into it in the wild or in an egg. Or like in Pokemon Go when I found my first shiny. What the hell? Why is this a different color? Something wrong with it? Is there an upgrade I didn't know about? Is my phone okay? Shouldn't this be teal? Why is it... I don't know. What is this? Or shouldn't it be gray? Why is it teal? No, it should be purple. It was purple. It's purple and then it evolves. The Shuppet is purple and then it evolves into a gray puppet. A gray monster doll. But there I was, walking around, going to school. And then, bam. Why is this teal? What is wrong with this thing? I don't know. I'll have to ask my friend about it later. And then I forgot for weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, I came across this weird looking one. I got a shiny! I got a what now? It's shiny! No, it's purple. It was supposed to be purple. It's not shiny, it's teal. And then he explained to me what it meant to get a shiny Pokemon. Ah, I understand. How did I get this? You know, when I got a Braviary I screamed so loud my dogs were checking up on me. Through the window. Yeah, I probably... If I wasn't so polite... If I wasn't overly polite... I'd be more excited about it, but I'm too... like, aware that I have neighbors. So I try to keep my voice quiet. Which is why I'm always messing with my mic settings. How do I get a better quality audio without having to shout and disturb my neighbors? I took a break earlier because I'm already pissed. Not going into detail. That's work related, by the way. Aw. Yeah, I need to take a breather. It's too bad you probably can't bring your, like, Switch to work and... Like, it's my break, I'm doing this. I'm doing this so I don't break something. Remember that person A and person B thing? Yeah. I have to make a report. Without the archive? But my report has to be accurate, though? Where's the archive? Only God knows. It rode off into the sunset. And I just imagined a little, like, manila envelope. Sitting astride a horse, riding off into the sunset. Here it goes. Never to return. I wish I was fast at drawing. I would sketch that up. It sounds very funny to me. A little envelope. Riding a horse. Like a full-size grown adult horse. That's silly. I think I have to go through some of that stuff. It's not usually... I've gone through some pretty stressful things similar to that, but a lot of what I have to deal with is... Where's the information on this thing? I don't know, did you check the library? I'm sorry? Yeah, where we keep all the records? You mean they're not on the computer? No. Why? There's a lot. What if there's a fire? What if there's a fire down here? What are you gonna do? Oh. Okay. Alright. Great record retention here we got going on. I'm not gonna bring it up. Now, good luck in the future if anything happens here. You will have no information on anything. Awesome. In regards to the equipment and accessories issue, to each personnel, I have to make a record of their current status based on their previous archive. I'm not that one who previously had to handle it. So it's not even like your normal role, or in order to do your job, somebody else would have had to do their job in the past. And somebody probably dropped the ball, or left, or was placed. And when I was working, they changed what I had to do every day. One day, drive the forklift and pick up the pallets. Next day, you're getting demoted to clean. Next day, never mind, you're back on the forklift. Bruh, it sounds like a typical day as a laborer. Having also been a laborer, that sounds like a typical day of a laborer. You do all the things. What am I doing today? Bathrooms. Can I go back to the fork truck? Nope. But something got passed on to me. Okay then. Where's the archive so I can use it? And I made a call and all I got were two people pointing at each other. Excuse me, gentlemen, but what the actual fuck? Yep. That sounds exactly like working with people. Nobody really knows anything. I don't have that information. You have to go to this person. I mean, maybe you guys never had to deal with it, but I remember growing up, I would go ask my mom about something. Like, Mom, can we go get ice cream? I don't know. Go ask your dad. Dad, can we go get ice cream? Ask your mother. Alright, I'm gonna pull both of you into the same room. Can we please go get ice cream? And by the way, why did they trust the child to drive a forklift? This was last year. I mean, you gotta learn how to drive sometime, right? Yo, F-bomb again. Yeah, Benz is giving you lots of meme material. Yeah, I usually don't use that one, do I? I guess I forget when I swear and when I don't. Like, I remember one place I worked, you weren't allowed to swear because if you did, you could get written up and then fired. Like if you did it more than twice. So I kind of worked on not swearing, and then it has started to unravel. I was 15. I didn't even know how to turn the lights on in a car. I want to say my dad started giving me lessons when I was like 12. Like, he didn't let me drive. Because he let my brother do that. And he put the car into a ditch. And he was like, okay, well, I can teach you about the things, but you're not going to do it. You will have to do a driver's training like everybody else. And my boss asked me, how's the status of their items? I'd be like, one's apparently missing. One apparently needs to be replaced. And I don't even know the specific item it was issued. If the specific item was issued. That sounds... There you go. There's your report. Just add some fluff to it. Dear Harpy. I mean boss. I can't complete this because nobody knows anything. I don't have the information on that. I could make it up, but it's not going to be accurate. Please advise. And if my boss questioned me as why I don't keep track of it, my answer would be, that's a very good question, ma'am. Have a good day. I can drive now, but I don't have a license yet. You gotta do the supervised stuff right now. We have to drive with a licensed driver. I'm gonna be honest, I never did that. Because my mom was like, it's recommended, it's not necessary. Like, are you sure? I think it's necessary. No, just go to the store. I'll do my best. I mean, I was fine. I followed the rules. I don't think my brother did either. Like, I think he started to, like, riding around with my mom, but she got bored of that real quick. Like, look, I can't go with you every time you want to drive somewhere. Just go. Just be safe. It's only a recommendation. But I don't have a real license yet. You're fine. You're fine. I trust you. Oh, but do you trust everybody else on the road? You're fine. Alright. I mean, she wasn't wrong. I was fine. But it's not a recommendation. It's the law. That's another thing about I don't like working in teams. Especially for detailed projects like that. I don't really have to do that now, which is great. But for like school stuff. Can we just divide this up? What do you want to do? I will do some other things. Alright, you do this part. I will write the middle section of this paper. I'll analyze the data. I'm good with that. Great. Don't call me. It's only partially true. I had some pretty good teams. Especially my senior year. I really liked my group. Well, I know I can't trust most of my coworkers. This morning, half of our facility's power supply... I'm not gonna trip up on that one. Got effed. Unfortunately, my office was unaffected. When I asked what happened, none of them knows why. I look for the one that has burns on their hands. It's that. Well, gee golly, wow. Let me not give enough because none of you do anyway. Wowie wow. That's usually what I end up saying. Wow-ee wow. That's also only half true. Mostly I just end up grinding my teeth. And then my jaw pops sometimes after a really bad day. I need to stop doing this. But I don't, because they still make me angry. Like, you are a person, right? I mean, I'm a demon. Right, but you're a person, you're not a human, right? Yeah. You got a brain, yes? Yeah? Just double checking. Just double checking. You had me fooled. You're just a branch office with subpar equipment and whatnot. With rules barely enforced. It's chaos here. I can imagine. I mean, that's all I can do is imagine. But yeah, I can imagine. If you don't have good management, and then furthermore, if you don't have a good team, even the most, like, that mildly nuisance kind of task that comes up is going to seem like it's even worse, too. So then when you do get, like, the big nuisances, my jaw would break. Just... Either my jaw would break or I'd crack a tooth. Maybe that's why I have so many headaches every now and then. But that kind of explains a lot. Remember when my coworkers ate my lunch? That smack bitch. You don't touch my lunch. Nobody touched my food. I never had that happen. But I think that the opportunity of somebody being able to snatch my lunch back when I had to bring one, I didn't bring one because I didn't have the money to eat lunch. I got to eat a very, very small breakfast and then have the gas money to go to work. And then from there, I could live and have dinner. Which was spaghetti in a can, usually. I've moved on from spaghetti in a can to rice in a cup. But back then, I worked for some really nice people, and they usually brought me their leftovers for lunch. So I still ate. People only People only tries to get their shits together so when someone from the main office arrives. I'm technically from the main office that was stationed here, and I had to do this. From the main office, and they don't even get their stuff together. Can't rely on that anymore. Hey, Kaiko. Hi, Dylan. Welcome back. We're just hanging out talking about work and coworkers and eating people's lunches. They ate my chips, some of my mac and cheese. Only some of it. What, they get like halfway through it and be like, oh wait, this isn't mine. I didn't bring this. Oh well. I intend to find a job somewhere else by September or October this year. I remember you saying that your who is it, your friend? That somebody you knew was gonna try to get you in the office where they work. Keep my fingers crossed. I hope it works out. I've also been looking, but I get a lot of offers that I'm pretty sure are just spam. I was like, we've got an exciting job offer for you. I think you'll be a perfect fit. Your resume is awesome. Is it? What's the job? Can I call you? Can you tell me what the job is first? And then I don't hear back from them. Now, what would you do if your job found out that you stream? Change my name? Who? Kaiko? What? How now? What now? Kaiko? Never heard them. What's a Kaiko? That's your name? No. My name is Abernathy. Look at my birth certificate. It's Abernathy. Huh? Yeah. No, Kaiko. No, it's true. That's what it is. It's you. You can't prove it. It could just be someone who looks like me, like a lot like me, and sounds like me. And somehow has my name. No, I don't know what I would do. I don't think any of them are interested in that kind of stuff. They're all pretty boring. I've been in this place for quite a while, and there's only one person out of the thousands that I see in the office slash area. Oh, I mean, it's not office, but you know what I mean. In the building and in the company in general. That even like anime. He's like, yeah, it's been like, I don't know, 400 years since I've watched an anime, but yeah, I used to like that stuff. I see. Yeah, I talked with a friend of mine. Not guaranteed, but I want to go elsewhere. With a better working environment and 2 days off. That would be very nice. Yes, it would be. Let's watch Goosebumps more. Like, no. Well, we're gonna watch it eventually, just not tonight. I actually rather enjoyed it. There's some cheesiness to it. No, but the last story we watched, I thought that was intriguing. I got into it. And by the way, they did eat half. I don't know why they didn't eat the entire thing, but oh well. I had half. I had left was a half a bowl of mac crumbs. From the back in a ramen cup. Well, I mean, at least they had the ramen cup, but man, yeah, why did they only eat half of it? Doesn't make any sense. It was supposed to be mac and cheese, but it was auto-corrected. I won't go into detail because it'll take too long. But my previous work, it took me all my strength not to slap. Not to slap a bitch? Yeah. She also falsely reported you to the main office? Well, that's just garbage. She reported I was sleeping at work and wasting company time by extending my breaks? Lame. I support the sleeping at work. I think sometimes if you just 10 minutes of silence, keep your eyes shut for a second, it's very helpful. But everybody seems to be against it, don't they? No sleeping, you should be working. I should be working? Excuse me, sir, you've been standing outside of where I sit for a half hour talking about your kids. I should be working? Yeah, of course, I'll get right to it. Thank you, Miss Abernathy. And having changed my name. I just pull out laughing right now. Ben's one funny man. I do laugh sometimes. Doing my silent giggle so I don't disturb my neighbors. I'm sure my laugh probably wouldn't ever be loud enough to disturb anybody, but I don't want to. I don't want that to happen anyway. In Japan, I don't know how accurate it is, but apparently sleeping at work is a norm. I mean, I've seen it in anime, right? But they do like... I think your loyalty to a company is pretty rewarded and also expected, right? If I understand that part correctly. So working 13, 14, 16 hours a day, not really that unheard of. So you better like what you do. In my experience, they still expect that, but also don't care if you're loyal to the company. What? I've dedicated so much of my time here. So? You get paid, right? That's the trade-off? This place sucks. Maybe if they found out I was streaming too, I could just get like a prosthetic horn. No, I don't know who Kaiko is. She's only got like 1.5 horns. I've got 2. I'm gonna dye my hair. What? Purple hair? No way. Yeah, I'd have to change a lot of things, man. No. No. Yeah, no, but I don't think that'll ever be an issue. Or I guess I could just take it passive aggressively, right? Hey, I noticed you mentioned about the library in your stream the other day. Yeah, what? What do you mean? Speaking of Japan, I don't know if it'll ever get a chance, but I really should improve my Japanese, even if just for a bit. Same. My options are limited to Japanese streams during the night. My night, yeah. Mine aren't, but I still want to go there, and I want to be able to navigate myself, and I don't want to sound rude. Oh, but man, dedicating the time to it is what's been difficult for me to like find the groove to get in. I was doing really well, and then some stuff threw me off. That's when I had to get back on track. No, my Japanese is limited. It's at least more than enough for me to ask for battles and or trade with Japanese streamers. More than what I can do. Also, I panic as soon as I see it. I'm like, I feel intimidated. I've forgotten everything I've ever learned about this language. Case in point, the first time you brought it up. Next day. Hey, Murasaki, Kaiko, who I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, who's that? Murasaki? Is that how you say that? Murasaki? What we talking about? Yeah, I thought I saw you there. Thought that looked like you there, Kaiko. I thought I saw you on the YouTube. That's not me. Look, here's my birth certificate. That's not me. It says your name was changed yesterday. Well, wait. It was new. I didn't have one before. Alright. No, I imagine they'd be able to get the Saki part down, but it'd definitely be Murasaki. But like I said, most demons don't use last names. I mean, just look at the history books, right? You'd think eventually we'd start using surnames down there, but no. I had to adopt that one when I came up to the surface. Like, you wanna rent an apartment up here? Yeah. Okay, what's your name? Kaiko? Go ahead. Huh? Kaiko what? Kaiko the only little broken misfit demon from the underworld? Your last name, kid. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have one. And then I don't have an apartment for you. So many rules and regulations to follow. Passports and driver's license and permits and passes and all this other stuff. All just so I could live stream. Man, oh man. Get your hands on Pokemon LA? PLA? It would be nice to be trilingual though. I mean, I would settle for bilingual, but yeah. Is it easier? Is it true? Is it easier to learn a third language after you've already learned 2 full languages? I could finally learn Japanese properly, that is. I mean, if you had more time off, then it wasn't just work. Work. Yeah, my native language and already doing decent in English, I would say so. And throw Japanese in there. Knowing more than one language can really expand your options in many ways in life, including gaming. Absolutely. That's also part of why I'd like to learn more. It would be fun to do streams like collaboration streams with other people from different sections of the world. That would be so much fun. But then I'd have to rely on all of them to know English, and I can't do that. That wouldn't be fair at all. And I suppose if there was a Spanish streamer and they spoke to me like a child, I could understand probably a little bit. Have to be like one-word commands or questions. Kaiko, good? See? If I had the time, I'd probably be able to learn Japanese just fine. Yeah, same. I mean, I already converse with Japanese streamers despite the grammatical mistakes here and there. I can't even do that. So yeah, you're off to a good start. You just need the grammar section of it, probably. A lot more words though. Although, honestly, being bilingual blows my mind still, because I don't fully know a second language. So the idea of being able to speak two different languages... How do you understand? I don't get it. How does your brain work like that? Now, why can't my brain work like that? And you put apostrophes in your sentence, so I think you're doing good at English. Yeah, you already type way better than my coworkers, and they only speak English. So you want a shiny little punny? I'll trade it for a Bidoof. All because it's a male. It's an alpha too, isn't it? Yeah, I'd like to learn Japanese. I would have liked to had Spanish stick with me too. That would have been nice. Oh, but no one ever wanted to speak with me. Like, if I can't use it, I'm gonna forget it. Sure enough. I know a song that I think my Spanish teacher made up. About working like a donkey. And then just like a handful of words here and there. And yo soy. But as far as like grammar stuff goes, I've forgotten all of it. Plus I always got yelled at because I couldn't properly roll my R. The funny thing is I don't remember learning my native language. I guess it just comes to you as you grow. Yeah, it's exactly right. You just submerged into it, so you learn as you grow up. And I think that's like some of the softwares like Rosetta Stone, that's kind of what they try to do, but it doesn't work out that way. It's not the same. Is English your native language, Kaiko? Yes, it is. It's the only one I know. Fully. Fluently, for the most part. Yeah, it's the only one my family knows too, so I didn't have like the benefit of anybody else being interested in language. I was always only the only one who wanted to learn something new. And despite my very best efforts, they would not budge. Like, well, you can't push demons into doing something that they don't want to do. They're not going to do it. I tried to teach myself a bunch of different languages. So there was... Let's see, I think I started with... I tried to teach myself Spanish and that didn't work out. And then it was sign language. that also did not work out. Because I tried to learn it from a book. I got a book on learning sign language, and you know, it's hard to learn movements from a book. I tried my very best. Well, I can say a couple things, but it's probably wrong because I couldn't tell if I was doing the movements correctly. And then I tried to teach myself Russian, and then I saw the formal way to say hello, and I quit immediately. I was like, I don't know how to pronounce those two letters together. How does one pronounce a ZD? I guess I'll give up. And then I had in school I had Spanish courses, but then for slowly over within the year I learned it, I would forget it because nobody spoke it with me. What else? Oh, and then I decided I was going to learn French. And then the same thing happened there. I tried to teach myself and I couldn't do it, so I took a class. And then by the end of the semester, I had already forgotten everything because I only used it in class. And then I was like, I'm going to learn Japanese. That one's even harder. If you know certain languages, sometimes you get it mixed up. I would imagine. I know sometimes when I'm trying to think of how to say something in Japanese, Spanish will pop in my head. Or I'll replace one of the words with a French word. Damn it, how do people do this? What's your favorite game? Anata no ichiban suki no game wa nani? The sentence structure in Japanese is what gets me all the time. Because it's different. It's different than English. Yeah, sometimes I speak English and then out of nowhere I'll just start speaking Spanish. I had a coworker that used to do that. She spoke English just fine, but as soon as she started to get irritated, it went into Spanglish, a combination of English and Spanish. And then if she was really mad, it was just Spanish, and you knew to leave her alone. Yeah, if you ask something in Japanese, the word what is at the end. I do know it was really basic. So there's I don't know if you've ever come across it on YouTube. And I don't know how I did. But it's a Japanese podcast 101. I think that's what it's called. And I'm not on... I'm on YouTube, but I'm not on YouTube, so I can't go look. I'm using YouTube, I'm not on it. They have some pretty helpful videos and like basic sentences that they just repeat over and over. It's 24/7, like live. But they explained the sentence structure one time, like the difference between English and Japanese, and it was super helpful. It was like is it English? I think is subject oriented. Something like that, and then Japanese is not, or vice versa. I thought you tried to speak or read my native language on my previous comment. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Or... Here's the window. Oh, I did. I got to the end of the Japanese sentence and then skipped right over the rest of it, didn't I? I probably would have said, no, and then got into the next part and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that together. I do that a lot. I'll start to read a comment and I'll get halfway through it and have something relevant to add and forget that I didn't finish it. Does that mean the same thing in... I know the name of it. I know the name of it. Does that mean the same thing? Is that what you asked? I have a modded Switch, and for some reason, because it's modded, it won't let me trade. We were discussing similar things earlier. And I said, Red Arc, if I get a shiny one, it's yours. I can try, but it's gonna be really, really bad. You've heard me try to pronounce Pokemon names. I'm just gonna give you a warning and an apology. I'm sorry. Okay, obviously. I'll do my very best. Ang Inaka Paborito Mong Laro? I'm sorry to everybody. That's my very best. It's very intimidating when I see consonants together. I think that's also why I like Japanese. Because the syllables are super easy for me to grasp. And then if you have two consonants together, it's usually that's because there's a pause, a slight pause. And the last word is a bit off, but you pronounced her quite well. Well, I still apologize. I probably sounded like a bad foreigner. Which word means game? Game in Japanese is quite simple. Game. Now do you say that like, is it like a solid L? Or is it similar to how Japanese is where it's not really pronounced like an L? But then you have an R. I think what helped me with that for Japanese is I saw a video where somebody explained the tongue placement is different. Yeah, for how you would say like an English L or an R. It's not something I ever thought about, but it makes sense. The solid L then stops quickly at O. Oh, instead of like, so the timing is different. So like, Laro. Instead of like English timing, Laro. Laro. Another thing that you don't really think about in English. The timing is different for most languages. What? What do you mean by that? It's like by the time you pronounce the O, something suddenly blocks your throat. Or something like that. I think I understand. I don't know that I can mimic it, but I think I understand. I'm not joking? Yeah, no, I didn't think you were. Also, I don't think I can mimic. I'd have to hear it, but I think I do understand. Well, because I was running into that when I was first learning like how to pronounce simple words in Japanese. And because a habit for English speakers is to add basically what it would be like extra letters. The same that native Japanese speakers usually do with English. They'll add extra letters, especially if something ends in a vowel. I mean, in a consonant, they'll add a vowel to it. All the time, that's what we do, add extra letters. Elongate something. Words, I mean. Red Arc, what's your favorite game in Spanish? How do you say that? I don't even remember how to say game in Spanish. Or favorite. I think you is to... I've forgotten quite a lot. I would get yelled at. My Spanish teacher used to yell at me a lot. In voice alta, Kaiko. If you yell at me, it's gonna get quieter. All my chats were deleted. I thought you were just ignoring me. Then I realized all of my chats got deleted. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much, YouTube. This is, you know, how many more impolites join and they just think I ignore them. This is to be YouTube. Fix your shit, Susan. Yeah, YouTube does that. That's stupid. Wonder why. Like, this is their way of combating like the spam bots, and they just accidentally get more real life people. If it doesn't let you type Spanish again, I'm gonna file a complaint, because there should be no reason why it would stop that. I mean, you can literally type kanji. You should be able to use Spanish easily. I've even seen French. Actually, sometimes my phone, and I don't know why, I will type a word and I must have like transposed letters or something, and then maybe that's why it does it, but it will just autocorrect it to a French word. Like, I'm pretty sure it means the same thing, but why is it in French? Why did you do this, phone? I'll never know. It's just autocorrect. I guess we'll probably never know what's your favorite game in Spanish is either. Uh-oh. We might actually be experiencing interruptions. I don't care what you recommend. Oh, I've got an excellent connection. It just came up. Like, you're streaming higher than what we recommend. You mean my quality's better? Yeah. Shut up, YouTube. Shut up. Of course, bitrate is higher than what I said it to be. So that's it's a little weird that it's doing that. I don't know exactly what it means. I'll do some research into it. Now is it Fuego? I don't remember how to pronounce it correctly. Fuego? I know you don't pronounce it like a J. It's not the Jugos. My language, in my language, the Japanese refer to as Appon. But the same word also refers to afternoon. Really, it depends on how it's pronounced. Slow, afternoon, fast, Japanese. Weird, isn't it? It's weird that it does use timing. I didn't think it is pronounced like an H. Like, so, Hugos. Hugh is like a Hugh. H-U-E, Hugo. Not to be confused with huevos, which is a random word that I remember. Huevos. Also, referring to it as using the same word that means afternoon kind of makes sense if you think about it, since Nihon is like rising, like land of the rising sun or something like that. How English came up with Japanese, can say. Actually, I would like to know that. How did English come up with the naming it Japanese? It's not even what it's called. It's not what they even call their own people. You know, why did we name it Japan? What happened there? How do you say favorite in Spanish? I've forgotten that. I've also forgotten in French. Immediately, if I try to switch to a different language, it just goes to Ichiban. Ichibanski. The languages are fun. I think one of the hardest ones would be like Norwegian. Although I think Russian is different too because of the alphabet. We got some letters in there. We got letters that look similar to the English alphabet, but they're not. We got one that looks like a chair. I think they have the number 4 as a letter. The Russian alphabet's weird. I realize it's already been 3.5 hours. I should probably call it soon. This is supposed to be a short stream. trying to think about what scary game do I play next week. I think it was like girl with a girl's fabric face. That's the next scary game we're gonna play next week. And it looks super scary. There's dolls. And bed sheets. That word looks super intimidating. Oh, I think you mentioned that before because it means something that causes anxiety and uneasiness. And just looking at the word gives me anxiety and causes uneasiness. It is appropriately named. Nakaka bag bag gabag. Ooh. That's one of those words that I would have noticed and be like, nope, I quit. Nakakapag bag. Nailed it 100%. Thank you, I know. Not bad. You don't have to go easy on me. That was botched in any language. Do we have crazy words like that in English? I'm sure we do. I probably just don't know them. Oh, but it would be some kind of name for an illness or a medication. I don't even know how to say that. But we have a lot of words that, like, why is this word pronounced this way? But then you just change the first letter and now it's pronounced differently? What? Or our classics like there, and there? It's the same word, spelled 3 different ways. Used for different occasions. There, and there. And there's also where, and where. But the third where is usually like werewolf. Different. Something special I can do is make my calves swell whenever I want. I mean, you intend on going on a talent show? Yes, my name is Red Arc, and I can make my calves swell. Like instantly, though. Bravo! Congratulations! Moving on to the final round right there. That's some talent. I can't do that, so... Mark him down in history books, folks. The boy with the swole calves. Even if you do skip leg day, you can pretend that you didn't. Why is it only Tuesday? I just remembered. I mean, I know nobody likes Mondays, right? Mondays are always like, ugh, Mondays. I think that's even a quote. Mondays, am I right? Not swell. Cramp. Oops, mix them up. But if I do it long enough, I probably can. And my feet get cramps in them all the time. My big toe decides it wants to run away from the rest of my foot. Where are you going? I need you to stay put, please. Wednesday morning here. I'm still in the future. Wednesdays are the worst days for me. I hate Wednesdays. I know you're supposed to look at it like on the glass is half full kind of thing. Be an optimist about it. But when it comes to work, I'm not. I'm an optimist in many, 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 many areas. When it comes to work, I'm just like, no. I look on the bright side. Half the week is over. Look on the dark side. You still have half the week. That's a good question. Do we have flying cars yet in the future, Benz? Or a star to fly around on? I'm still holding out for the star. Of course, if they commercialized it, then we would just have traffic in the sky, and it would still be a nightmare. And you'd have to get a license, and everything would be expensive. You couldn't afford it. Or if you did, it would have to be like a really low quality. Like, you can only hover, you can't fly yet. I was looking at my list of games. I have a lot of RPG games. I think it was I bought a pack, like a bundle. That's what it's called. I bought a bundle, and now I have too many. I do have one called Oregon Trail. I think that one's gonna be fun. I never played it, but it's set up like the old Oregon Trail, but it's about zombies. Sadly, no. Well, we'll hold out for tomorrow. Maybe that'll happen. You played that in school? Oregon Trail or Oregon Trail? Oregon Trail is gonna be fun, I think. You can die of dysentery and becoming a zombie. Dear Kaiko, you should be sleeping. I was just thinking the same. Actually, I feel like I have like an eyelash in my eye, and it's starting to bother me, and I don't want it to poke me. So I was gonna call it so I could go flush my eye. I hate when that happens. It's worse when it's like a phantom one, and it's just because your eyes are dry. But I need to go get that, so I should call it here. But plus, I did not, once again, prepare to make this a talking stream. Yep, we did. We somehow turned it into one. I was gonna have stuff prepared, but because my computer messed up in the beginning. I was like, oh, you want to do things? Yeah, I've got 2 hours. Can you fix it? No. What? Alright. Kaiko, when you do a stream, when you play with viewers, not this Pokemon stream, but the next one probably, we'll do battles, Pokemon battles. I think that's the idea. If I can, because this next one's gonna be a long one. I think I'm gonna try to do finish the base game. You know, become the champion, defeat the Elite Four, the last gym, Cynthia, do all that stuff. And then make sure that I get the the national decks and see all the Pokemon. And then the following stream... Oh, you don't have BDSP? Well, it'll be a little bit longer in Sword and Shield because I'll have to actually play it and build a team and stuff, but once I get to that part too, you know, after I finish it and do the battles and stuff. Or I guess with that one, I probably just have to get to level 50, right? The entire team must be level 50 and fully evolved so we can be on somewhat equal grounds. I can do that. It will just be a little bit. Kaiko says she'll play Shield in the future. Sadly, I'm stronger there. Well, I'll just have to practice more, I guess. I have no expectations on winning. I just want to have fun. What else can we play? I do have Mario Kart. I also have Among Us. I've never actually played it though. It was on sale for like $2 or maybe like $1. The game's not expensive as it is. I was like, yeah, this would be a lot of fun to play. And then we need more people who can play. Can you catch a low punny and name it Bredark's wife? Yeah, I can do that. Bredark's waifu. Yep, you got it. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tetris. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Tetris. Pokemon Unite. I haven't played that one yet either. This one's for the Switch, right? I can install that one. Probably. I think I've got enough space. And then sadly, a lot of my like co-op kind of style games, ones that I could play with other people, are on the PlayStation. Because I didn't have a computer for a long time. I just had a console. And also you get free games if you have PlayStation Plus, which you have to have PlayStation Plus if you want to play online, so... it's great. And if you want to actually play with your friends, you gotta buy all this stuff. But hey, we'll give you free games. But what if I don't want the free games? You're gonna get them. You're gonna get them and you'll enjoy it. Yes. Yes, sir. PlayStation, sir. I will do that. You should play Roblox. Despite the cringy games, there are some hidden gems. Well, I found like... There's this one FPS called COD Zombies. I can't call it COD. It just reminds me of the fish. It makes me feel weird to say that. The Zombies remade, and it's really good. Michael and the Cat. What is Roblox? Is that for the PC? I've never even heard of that. We can team up. Yeah, we should play Pokemon Unite, all three of us. On the Switch, I can do that. I'll download it. That would be fun. I'll do that. I'm gonna end the stream here though, so I can get this eyelash before it starts really bugging me. Get the stabby pain where you can't even open your eye anymore. I don't like that. And then I'll download that. Pokemon Unite. And then tomorrow I get to go paint some mini figures like a nerd. I do TTRPG on Saturdays, so we're gonna have a special paint day where we paint our figures. Oh, Roblox is a game where you or others make the games. I think I've heard of that. Like, it teaches you how to make games. Is that correct? Yeah, we can team up. I can only join during your usual Pokemon schedule, though. Sadly, that's my day off. For now. Yeah. Hey, sorry I missed the watch along. That's okay. It was a lot of fun. It was quite entertaining, actually. And welcome to the stream. I'm just about to end it. Did you get sidetracked playing Oculus? I almost forgot the name of it. It was so funny. It was quite funny. The second episode, I actually... Well, it'd be the third episode. I actually kind of got into that story. It took a couple twists and turns. But it was quite funny. The first one was the best one. The acting, man, outstanding. I would not be surprised if those kids have grown up and won Oscars or Emmys. I fancy your meme was on display for everyone to see. In my shitpost meme, it's true. I did put it on there. Both of them. I'm at work, sadly. I wish I was distracted by my Oculus. That sounds way more fun than being at work. Well, on Friday, your Friday this week. And next week I can join. We can team up and unite if you consider to do a stream and play it. Well, if we get through a good chunk of Yakuza on Friday, my Friday, then maybe the following Friday we might be able to do that. I really hope we can power through a bunch of it, because I do want to finish the game, and I don't want to have to take a break from it, because then I'll forget where I am and what I'm doing and why. But yes, I should call it here. Hi. Hi again, Dylan. I'm just about ready to leave. Making more memes about me or shit posts? I'll keep an eye out for them. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on Friday. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for on Twitter and the Discord, and some any new comments that might come in. Fancy, I think you made Justin leave forever. It was a fair question. He just got mad about it. It's okay, you should play the games you want, but if you consider it, I'll join. Well, the problem is, it's not that I don't think I would want to play Pokemon Unite. It's more that if I take a break from Yakuza, I don't know that I'll ever pick it back up again. And I want to finish it, damn it. The damn it's more towards me. I think you're gonna do it, Kaiko. You hear this, future Kaiko? You're gonna do it. You're gonna finish the damn game. I wouldn't even say it was warned. It was a straight up question. Do you need a timeout? And he said yes. And he got mad. Well, Don't say yes next time. And plus, like I said, it's only a short time. It's not like you're banned. You just basically put in a corner for a few seconds. 300 and something seconds. Literally, it's just the timeout. Just take a moment, take a breather, walk it off for a second, and you can come back. New episode of Moon Knight tomorrow? I still haven't watched the first one. That one's on Disney Plus, right? But I am taking watch along recommendations for the future. Will I do next Tuesday? I think we'll be back to Scary Games next Tuesday. And it will be the game called A Girl's Fabric Face. It's another very scary one. Yes, it's so good. Moon Knight's very good. If I remember, I'll check it out. But I have very little time, actually. This week, Thursday is my only time to work on stuff. I still haven't finished season 2 of The Mandalorian. I'm behind on all the TV shows. Episodes are about an hour long. Well, as long as I can play in the background, that probably won't be an issue, but if I have to actively watch, I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff. But I should call it here. Plus, I realized I forgot to drink. Season 2 came out already? For The Mandalorian? Yeah, I think it came out a while ago. Like I said, I'm very, very far behind on it. Are you talking about the Book of Boba Fett? The Book of Boba Fett? No, just the TV show, The Mandalorian. There's a season 2, right? I didn't misunderstand that. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it is. I think they got like a new actor to play whatever his name is, the Mandalorian. Alright, you should go to bed now. You know, every time the Book of Boba Fett is a series that starts after season 2. Oh, so it's like the third season? Or is it just like a whole new show to patch in the timeline kind of thing? Is that what that is? Sounds like that might be what it is. I will say every time I think I'm gonna call it here, I'm gonna go to bed, then I get a bunch of new comments. Well, now I can. I have to read them all. No, it's a separate series. I see. So it is just like that, like a continuation of the timeline. Kind of fill in the pieces from episode blank until episode blank. The sad part about that whole thing is I have all of the episodes on Blu-ray. I've seen them. I don't remember the names of them. I know one's A New Hope. That's it. Oh, there's The Last Jedi too. Whatever, though. I should... Red Arc is right. It should be... I'm supposed to call it. I was supposed to call it a while ago. I think I said ages ago, I'm going to sleep. And then I didn't. I didn't do that. So I'm going to do it here, though. I'm going to say the line. Are you ready? Any more comments, you can leave them in the comment section. Kaiko, I got bombarded with work, so now this is it for me for today. See you soon. Sleep well. Love ya. Well, good. I am actually ending it here anyway. Plus, I'm out of drink. And that means we're out of time. Listen to All Falls Down. You got it. I'm Kaiko. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.